Confederate in Iowa. So.
Okay, and then we have Jerry Hyder posing as a civilian today.
Your name is gonna die today!
Get it! Can I shoot him? Shoot him now?
Okay, so 8th graders, please give him a rousing northern or southern welcome.
What I have here is a little bit that some of you kids have seen before, and I explain a little bit more of it. What we had for cooking stuff and everything else out there in the battlefield was the old tin cup. And this is all we had to cook with, the coffee, cooking, pop, and salt pork was what was the main battle food. Just like I said, I was out of Gettysburg 2 years ago. We lived in 1863. Our food was real good back then. This is our cooking pot. What we had was, for army bread they call it, was hardtack. And what I mean by hardtack, this is the way this bread that comes out. Hard as a rock, sheet iron crackers we called it. Otherwise it was $2. And what it's made out of is the real stuff is flour, salt, and water. Well, when it's baked, or when the time we got to the battlefield, this stuff was like a rock. And you had to soak it in your cup, put it in your coffee or something like that to soften it up a little bit. And the salt pork we had was so salty you couldn't have to eat it. Sometimes it was moldy when we got it. And that's the only food we had. And another thing they had for these crackers right here, they called worm castles. This is worm castles. Well, sometimes out east when they come out of the oven and have this a little bit soft, being baked, and the flour has these little worms in them when they hatch out. So by the time they got to the battlefield in these big wood boxes, they hatched out in there and it was full of wormholes. And all them little worms, like a little white grub was in there, they was full of it. Well, the only way we got rid of that at night, you set up where you had your cup and made some coffee, you throw one of them in there. Well, that hot water and coffee in there, they float up to the top. Well, if you didn't want any of those, you'd scoop them off with your spoon and throw them away. Otherwise, you want a little extra meat, you just drink them right now when you're talking. So some of the food we had wasn't very good stuff. I know 2 years ago,